Hey guys, welcome back. So, today I want you to be a sponge, please, and please absorb all the information I'm about to tell you. Because in a bull market, when I am dedicating 15, 20 minutes and making a video like this, I want everyone to really, really conceptualize everything I'm saying. Otherwise, it's going to be a waste of my time and also you won't benefit. And I want you to select the information I'm telling you right now and then apply them to the trades that you, if you're my VIP members, trades that I post on my VIP, and I need you to analyze why did Az choose those trades? Why did she suggest them? That way you can make an intuitive decision about which ones to buy and when to sell. Because once you understand this is everything that you need to know. Okay. When I trade or when I select an altcoin, I start always with the 12 months time frame. Because if I get anything on the 12 months, and I know that the 12 months candle right here, because this is the 12 months candle, this is from starting January 2026, it's a 12 months candle. It's green. If I can see that this is green, I know that I'm in the right directory. Why? Because the year started green on this. So I know I'm good. Then I do them down to the 6 months and I see, wow, look at this one. This candle that we have exceeded the last 6 months candle. So this is a 6 months candle and it's red. The last 6 months, it was red. From July 2025 up until January 2026, it was red. So all of a sudden, this one has exceeded that in size because look, this is smaller than that. This is embodying that. So I'm now knowing, I'm understanding right now that bulls are in play. Bulls are taking over. Then I go down to the 3 months, even better. What am I seeing here? Perfect. Not only am I seeing a consolidation, sideways candles that are consolidating next to each other, but I'm also seeing a doji, which I've said to you guys a million times that a doji is one of my favorite indication that bulls are buying heavy. And how do I know? It's because the previous was red, 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 red. Then we got a reversal, which is a doji candle here, followed by a green, which immediately tells you that the bears have turned from bears into bulls. So they've closed their positions, their red positions, their selling positions, and then started to go long. Do you understand? Because I'm seeing a doji at the very bottom of the trend. On top of that, I'm seeing consolidation. How many months? Guys, I'm looking at 3 months. So you calculate with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 3, 18. 18 months of just being sideways and going, ranging between 3 cents all the way to 5 cents. Which is why I'm saying, guys, it's so important to understand the overall picture before you get into any trade. Then you go down to the monthly and then I see, wow, a breakout happened, which is why I suggested this trade for my VIP students. A breakout happened. And how do I know it happened? Because the close of most of the candles were around here, the bottom around here, and this is just breaking off structure. So when anything breaks out of structure, it's telling you that a bull break happened. Simple as. Nothing more that you need to know. It's breaking structure. That means a bull break happened. Then I go down to the weekly, even better and better and better. Not only did the breakout happen, but also consolidation happened on the breakout, which is telling you that the price came to retest the support zone to make sure that it's actually support, and now it's continuing to go higher. Simple. Like, guys, this is not science. Like, this is not difficult. Come on, most of you have jobs that are very tedious, that consumes 99% of your mind, that is much more difficult than this. Okay? This is really, really logical. Then you go down to the 15 days, and then I say, OMG. Not only did we get a massive bull break, but we got even, look at this buying wick. Look at this buying wick. Look how many bulls came in to buy. I don't know if you can see it because my thing is too... Let me just put this, maybe it's better. Look at the buying wick here. Bulls came in and bought like crazy. They pushed the price all the way from 0.04 to 0.06 in less than a week, guys, mind you. Do you understand? So this is what I'm saying. Like, you have to understand support resistance, which we've done right now. We've understood that the support is right here. We need to understand the structure of the candles because we're seeing a massive, massive buying wick right here. And let's even zoom down even further. Not only, oh my God, this is one of the prettiest, like, textbook TA I've ever seen in my entire life. Not only was it higher high, but it came down to retest support around here, which is the level that I broke out of this rectangle box. So again, just testing support over and over and over again. Okay? Where would I be taking profits if I, hold on a second. Now, I need you to understand this, guys, not because you want to trade this. You guys need to understand how to trade so you can select your own altcoins in the future. So you can then, if I recommend 10 altcoins, you know which one is the best suited for your style and your personality. Okay? When is the next resistance? Around here. How do I know it's around here? Look where it dropped off previously. At around 10 cents. Right? Price always comes back up to retest where it dropped off from. So we've already broken out of this structure, which is a bull break. And the candle is actually increasing in size, trying to push its way towards 10 cents. So from now until 10 cents, you've got a 50% profit margin. Do you understand? Just by doing this simple thing. If it does exceed 10 cents, then it will run even further towards the next level of resistance, which is around 29 cents. That's even 190% move. So, but what did I do to get all of this? I started off with the 12 months, saw that it's green, came down to the 6 months, so that the size was larger than the size of the candle before that. Came down to 3 months, I saw a doji. Then I saw to the monthly, and then I saw a bull break out of structure. Then I came to the weekly, and then I saw a support, bull flag, and then I came to the 15 days, and I saw a massive buying wick. Consolidation against the 12, 6 months, 3 months, monthly, weekly, 15 days, and I bet you anything. If I go down to the daily, it's even strong. Look at that, it's strong. So what you need to start is with the 12-month start. If the candle is green, then it's worth your time. If it's not, pass it on. You don't need it. Because everything depends on the larger time frames. Now, let's look at something else. Let's look at, for example, AR. Now, AR is red on the 12 months. So it's not a buy, even though it looks very delicious today. It's up 10%, but still not a buy. Why? It's not ready. Yes, it will be ready. It's like you're waiting for a dough to ferment or to increase in size. Yes, it doesn't mean that you expel it completely and you never trade it again. It just means that you have to wait on it for a little bit until it actually proves itself to you. On the 12 months, look at this candle right here. It's still red. It still needs a long time for it to turn into green. Then go down to the 6 months, still red. Onto the 3 months, yes, a little bit of green. So which gives us an indication that soon enough, this will start to be a runner. But not now. So do not lock up a capital waiting on this for months. It's not ready yet. It's like putting a cake in an oven and you want to take it out like 10 minutes after you put it in the oven. It's not ready yet. You know? Let's look at another altcoin called Star. 12 months, ugly, red. 6 months, ugly, red. 3 months. This is absolutely a no-go for me. Let me see something. Weekly looks very good, but the 15-day ugly, 10-day ugly. No. You see what I mean? This is something I could keep on my watch list, but this is not a trade for today. Now, let's look at XLM. Now, guys, XLM is not, you cannot consider it as any other altcoin. Why? Because XLM is one of the largest market caps, similar to XRP, similar to Ethereum, similar to Bitcoin. XLM actually exceeded at one point Bitcoin's market cap. So you can only understand that this will not react like a normal altcoin. You cannot compare XLM to ICP. You cannot compare XLM to RIF or to CHZ or to Luna or to Say or to Sui. You just cannot, because it doesn't have the same properties. It's like saying I'm comparing aluminium to gold. Gold has very strong properties. It's not malleable. You know, it is actually malleable, but very less malleable than aluminium, for example. It's got completely separate properties, so therefore you have to treat it separately. XLM, for example, no matter what price you buy it at, even if the 12 months candle is red, you still buy into it because you're buying into weakness, which is what you want. So no matter what the price is for XLM, you still buy. So even if the 12 months candle is red, even if the 6 months candle is red, even if the 3 months candle is red, even if the monthly candle is red, you still buy into it. Do you understand? Because it's a different, whole different structure altogether. So I cannot compare, I cannot say it's the same thing as anything else. Let's look into OFC. Now, 12 months, very ugly. 6 months, very ugly. 3 months, very ugly. Monthly, ugly but less ugly. Weekly, ugly. 15 days, very ugly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 months of just rejection, guys. And this is 4 times 15. Guys, please do the math. I don't want to do the math in my head. Let me just do that quickly. 4 times 15. 60 days of just rejection, guys. This is very, very weak. Very, very weak. Could it change? Absolutely, it could change. The reason why I say it could change, because I saw one of the... oh, yeah, here. I saw this, for instance. Look at this. The red candle for this this month is red, right? But there is buying pressure. There is demand. So yes, I'm not going to expel it. I'm not going to put it on the sidelines for now. But I can definitely say to you that this will not be something I'll enter today. Maybe not even next week. Maybe not even next month. But I'll place it on my watch list, because when this runs and it's finished doing whatever it needs to do, then I can potentially look into it. Do you understand? So I'll keep it on my watch list. H. Recommended this, guys, at 4 cents. 11 cents first, and then 12 cents, and then 14 cents, and then 16 cents. So recommended it multiple times. Look at this. 12 months, green. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. 6 months, green. 3 soldier candles, guys. 3 soldier candles. White soldier candles. 1, 2, 3 after one another. 6 months. Like, imagine 6 times 3. I should know this. 6 times 3. 18. 18 months of just going up and up and up. Do you understand? Let's look at 3 months. Now, 3 months is even better and better, because you saw a bull flag. Oh my God, a bull flag and a breakout. Massive. Monthly is even better and better. We got a beautiful consolidation, which, by the way, if you realize that this, from here to here, it consolidated, it dropped half of the move. So, let's do the maths again. If I was to take the lower here and project it with the Fibonacci, not that I like the Fibonacci, not that I trust it, but it did actually do like a good percentage. Like, it made, I would say, nearly half of the move down, and then it bounced off. If it did any more than a half and it came down even lower, that's scary for me, because that's not showing strength at all. But what's happening right now? It did half of the move, the move up, did half of the move down, and then continue to go up. This is a sign of strength. So this is absolutely a buy. But again, guys, I don't want you to say, oh my God, you recommended this, so let's buy. Guys, I want you to learn this, so you guys can go and do it by yourself. You know, you can do this by yourself and start learning this by yourself. ICP. 12 months. Now, even though the 12 months is not really, it doesn't have a body yet, but at least it's green. Look at this. It's green. Do you understand? I can work with this. Since the 12 months is green, I can work with it. 6 months, green. 3 months, green. But still, the body has not overtaken the previous body. I need it, this body, the green body needs to be larger than the previous, so I can know that bulls have won over the bears. Now, let's look at, would I buy this? No. 12 months red. 6 months red, and that's even a bear break. Not even bull break, a bear break. And then another 3 months of just being not doing shit at all. And then this is really, really, really weak. Okay? Will I be interested in this anytime soon? I mean, as a day trade, absolutely. But not as a swing. I could day trade this and make a good run towards maybe 25%, maybe even if I'm lucky, 60 to 80%. But that's as a day trade. I can never hold this as a swing. Okay, let's look at another one. High. It is not high at all. It went up, rejected massively. Now, this is where I wanted you to learn. Look at this. This is a perfect example. Now, this massive run up, if we just fell half of the way down, up until here, for example, I could do with that. Because then I could literally bounce off from half of the move. But no, what did it do? It continued to drop even further. Look at this. This is the half of the candle. If it only dropped here and then continued to bounce, then yes, absolutely something I can consider. You know? But it didn't. It failed. So this is absolutely not a buy. Zama. Look at this. 12 months, red. 6 months, red. 3 months, red. Monthly, red. 3 months. But look what I did differently, guys. My higher time frame, monthly, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. At least I'm getting confluence on 2 of the higher time frames. The 12 months looks weak, 6 months look weak, that's fine. But what's looking strong? On the 3 months and on the monthly. So out of the 4, I'm getting 2 of my time frames that's showing me green. So yes, this is a consideration. If all of the 4 of my time frames, all of them, 1 monthly, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, are all red, I will never consider it. It's not a trade ever. Not now, not later. But I'm getting 2 out of the 4. And what I like about this a lot is that I'm treating it as a meme coin, as something that you can, like, you don't even need to trade. Buy into it, forget, and forget and let it do its thing. You know what I mean? But this is why this trading is never a black and white thing. It's such an art. And this is why they say, 95% of traders fail. No. It's because not 95% of the population are artists. I'm sorry, you cannot just, not. How many can actually pull up a canvas and make an extraordinary painting? Out of, if you were to bring 100 people, how many of them would you say can make a Picasso painting? Very few. This is why 95% of people fail. Not because it's difficult, it's because there's an art form to it. Now look at this. Zama, for example, on the 12 months it looks red, 6 months red, green on 3 months, monthly green. I can consider it. 2 out of the 4 of my criteria is being checked, so I know it's good. But what do? I don't go in heavy. If it was 4 of my criteria, 12 months, 6 months, 3 months, and monthly, they were all green, I absolutely will double down because I've got all the confluence I need. But because this is only 2 out of the 4, therefore I know immediately, yes, I can take part of it, but I'm not going to go in heavy. So I would just go in with 50% of my trade capital size instead of having to go 100%. Do you see the logic? Okay. Let's look at ONG. Absolutely disgusting. Never. Forget it. Pippin, whatever that is. No, ugly. Ain, no, ugly. How is it ugly? Why and how is it ugly? Look at the candlesticks. Guys, candlesticks is your source of truth. Candlesticks is your source of truth. Look how many wicks. Bloody hell. 3 months of negative, 3 months of just wicks. It could be a potential scalp. It could be a potential day trade, but it can never be a swing. So absolutely not for me. So what I wanted out of this video is I want you to start reading things like this. Where is my bloody arrow? Yeah, here. Read the charts backwards. Read the charts backwards. Okay? Riff, another one. Look at the 12 months. Green. 6 months. Green. 3 months. Green. Monthly green. So I've got 4 confluences. All of my 4 high time frame are green. So I'm absolutely going to consider this. Then I look into the weekly. Then I say, okay, where is support and resistance on the weekly? Around here. Anywhere from 0.07 up until 0.089 is my buying range zone. So I buy anywhere between this. And once a breakout happens, it's going to continue to run. Where is it going to run to? Look at the previous high. It was around here, 17 cents. Even though it's a massive sold one, so this is giving you kind of be wary. Maybe you guys can't see it. Why is my thing is not working really well? Hope you guys can see it. But anyways, the 0.17 cents is the high. And if this runs, it can continue to run towards 17 cents. But what happened previously in the previous candle? A massive rug pull came down. Look. Dropped massively. So do I like it? I have to be wary of it. Do you understand? Because previous price told me that when it went up to 17 cents, it came down falling massively, 58%. So again, guys, please, you need to start learning the charts, learn the candles, learn support resistance. There's so many traders out there that are posting about support resistance on YouTube. There's so many videos out there. And to be honest, Trading Lab will be my first suggestion, because obviously I use it for my son. And I tell my son, if you're going to watch anything, you have to watch Trading Lab. That's the most simplistic videos you can do, but also the most useful. Remember, guys, learn how to read charts. Learn so you can make better decisions for yourself. I hope that's clear, and I hope this was worth it. Take care, guys, and ciao, ciao.